So, einen wunderschönen guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen zu einem kleinen Mini-Projekt, einem Let's Test, ein Let's Look at a Minigame. Ich weiß noch nicht, wie ich es nennen werde. The Odyssey of a Mammoth. Ein kleines Spiel, was mal gratis war auf Steam oder vielleicht sogar immer noch ist. Und da ich ja sowieso so ein, ich sag mal, Urzeitfreak bin, ne, der sich schon seit seiner frühesten Kindheit mit Dinosauriern und Urzeittieren oder generell mit Natur beschäftigt, dachte ich, komm, das mache ich jetzt. Das passt zu mir. Und ich liebe Mammuts. Die sind so süß. Diese flauschigen Rüssel und alles, das ist so toll. Und jetzt werde ich einfach mal E drücken und gucken, was passiert. Werde ich einfach mal E drücken und gucken, was passiert. New Game, Settings, Credits und Quit. So, alles in allem sieht das doch schon mal echt süß aus. Und die Musik, oh, diese Musik. Audio Settings. Audio will er gerade überhaupt nicht. Sekunde. Ich glaube, da weiß ich aber, woran das liegt. Ähm, Ich glaube, ihr seht es jetzt gerade nicht. Ein Sekündchen bitte. Ja, das sieht doch besser aus. Jetzt hört ihr es. Welche Sprachen haben wir? French, Englisch. Okay. Ich glaube, wir bleiben auf Englisch. Mein Englisch ist jetzt nicht das Beste. Mein Französisch ist aber noch schlechter. Ich hoffe, dass der Ton so passt. Und das ist wirklich wunderschön. Video Settings. Graphics. Cinematic. Low. Sieht auch schon mal sehr gut aus. So, und ich habe gesehen, als Erfolg gibt es ein Tutorial. Das heißt, wir werden uns nicht das Control-Setting angucken, sondern wir werden einfach direkt anfangen. New Game. Save 1.
Welcome to the Odyssey of the Mammoth. My name is Scott Bennings, and I'll be accompanying you today as we venture back in time, back to the end of the last ice age. The lush vegetation covering these steppes marks the beginning both of the Holocene and of the extinction of the mammoth. Far from its herd, a young calf is spending some time by the river. The adorable creature is clueless of the danger it has walked into, as it enjoys its time near the water. But nearby, trouble is approaching.
Oh nein, nicht das kleine Kalb. Das hat doch gar nichts getan. Movement, WASD.
The footage that we are looking at is a simulation of the world of 12,000 years ago. This powerful giant, capable of breaking most things in its way, is the woolly mammoth.
Attack. Und.
Its species has existed for thousands of years, even before that era, but wasn't able to adapt and survive into our modern world. Hence, this isn't footage from a real camera, but a digital one, seemingly attached to this particular female pachyderm. I can only hypothesize that we are about to follow her journey of survival and her inevitable demise to this cruel environment.
Oh Gott, das ist süß. Cold Steak. Oh, er sitzt da, das ist so knuffig. So. Und dann können wir gleich mit. Dann können wir also.
But for the moment, there is another who is in much greater immediate danger. A young calf is fighting off some courageous hunters who have seen an opportunity to make a name for themselves.
Und bam. Und bam. Oh. Lass mein Kalb in Ruhe. Bam. Komm her. Lass mein kleines Kalb in Ruhe. Bam. Und ein Freiflug. Komm mit. Komm mit.
But its ingenuity is meaningless in the face of individual strain differences. Nevertheless, the baby mammoth is hurt and needs care. For animals in the wild, only time may heal all wounds.
Oh. Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Iss mal was, mein Junge.
Or this cloudberry bush. Huh. This isn't historically or even scientifically.
Oh, das ist süß. Komm mit. Oh, guck es dir an. Oh Gott, ist das knuffig. Diese kleinen Stößchen und dieses... Oh, der ist toll. Ich mag ich. Der ist so knuffig. Komm mit. Wir gehen spazieren. Aber auch, ganz ehrlich, ich mag ja diese Grafikstil, ne? Er ist simpel und doch wunderschön.
Regardless of the many wonderful plants and the great verdant scenery now appearing before the eyes of our duo, mammoths could not actually survive off this land. The warmer climates and expanding vegetation were a curse to the mammoth's way of life. It preferred the colder, previous ecosystem known as the mammoth steppe. These creatures might as well be currently staring into the fiery pits of hell itself. They will have to migrate.
Ja, du kleines dieses Ding. Ja, wir müssen weiterziehen. Es wird zu warm hier. Wo ist eigentlich unsere Herde? Stopp.
A more pressing matter is at hand. It appears another ambush is about to befall our duo. Let us silently
Warte
observe
hier.
how the
Ich
older
kümmere mich
packer
darum.
protects her offspring, if at all.
2 auf einmal und bam. Da kommen noch mehr. Warte noch mal eben. Alles gut, Junges. Ich werde dich beschützen. Bam. Bam. Weiter geht's.
Though I admire their courage, attacking a supervised baby mammoth with nothing but axes was a very optimistic endeavor. I can only assume those mammoths are now silently celebrating their victory. Come on, humans. Don't give it to them so easily.
Was? Der Narrator will wirklich das... Oh mein Gott. Oh, cool.
Because it appears it's time for another ambush already. Good luck, humans.
Bam. Nächster. Kommt
Using
her.
encirclement tactics is definitely a smarter move. Too bad that stump is ridiculously strong against
Boom.
those. That's cheating.
Das ist kein
Despite
Cheaten.
what prowesses they may be showing here, I assure you that
Mein
mammoths
Baby.
did not cause the extinction of the human race.
Ich glaube, wir müssen hier lang. Ich bin mir aber nicht sicher.
Do I feel a fraudulent air of superiority emerging from the mammoth mother? Does she fancy herself to be superior to humans? I wouldn't voice that opinion out loud, were I to be in her metaphorical shoes. I wouldn't taunt fate, because fate appears to have it out for her calf. There's more enemies waiting ahead on this trail. Yet, this would also offer a great opportunity for the mother to charge through them.
Sekunde.
Were she to be smart enough to think of
Steht
doing
da
that?
links Shift.
Regardless of the
Da hab ich doch
physically
gedrückt.
large size of their brain, mammoths were not known to be smarter than humans. Please, do not mistakenly fancy yourself to be intellectual.
Komm her. Wo ist mein Baby?
Lowly beasts.
Geht's dir wieder besser? Ich hatte kurz Angst, dass es jetzt zusammenbricht, ne?
Now this is more like it. Spears, javelin, the throwing sticks. Decide to get rid of those pesky mammoths.
Mach euch alle kaputt.
It's not that I'm rooting against them per se, it's just that those humans have really given it their all to subdue these creatures, and they're being treated like throwaway jokes, faceless grunts, in a hero's journey.
Oh Mann, oh. Warum wollen die Menschen uns die ganze Zeit töten?
I'm not having it. Someone has to tell those mammoths how things really are. It's a cruel and unfair world, and the story is one that is bound to end up in tragedy.
Die hebe ich mir erstmal auf.
History and the torrential passage of time. And they really gotta get out of this place. I mean, it's trying to kill them every few seconds. No, but like, for real, what is this? This is crazy.
Ich mache euch alle kaputt. Lasst mich mit Bibi in Ruhe. Kommt her. Ich mache euch kaputt. Komm her. Hier vorne gibt's Futter.
That's not normal, right? I mean, what's happening?
Und die nächsten und die nächsten. Wollt ihr es trotzdem weiter versuchen?
I'm sorry. Perhaps I was being a bit too gruesome there. I suppose one could envision a certain beauty.
Es ist eigentlich auch besser, wenn das Kind einfach bei mir bleibt, weil ich mich einfach vorstellen kann. Hier durchkommt.
For instance,
oh, Wasser.
This river here could be a cursed chasm of the deepest regrets. The mother might be fine, but the baby mammoth, they won't attempt to cross it like her. Oh, what a useless boy. That's definitely what she's thinking right now. I'm sure she would just leave him behind if that thing wasn't sticking to her like glue. Not like there's much of a point to bring him around. What good is he anyway? Thinks he's all that, just because he's a little bit cute. Another comeback, another chance for his favorite death weight to show off his absolute lack of utility. Go get them, baby mammoth.
Ich ganz bestimmt nicht denken, dass mein kleines süßes Baby hier useless ist. Finde ich eine Frechheit. Oh, es fängt an zu schneien.
Don't feel too bad, humans. These
Was ist das
Pollen will go extinct in time.
Das ist Gänseblümchen, glaube ich.
Still mostly self-defense. And I suppose that adorable blob is doing its best, avoiding most of the hits so far. But thankfully for them, this looks to be the way out of those inhospitable plains. Both the mammoth mother and the adorable munchkin here should be getting some peace and quiet soon. I suppose I must oblige that some congratulations are in order for making it this far.
Ich renne einfach mal.
Good job.
Ui. Ja, das kleine Mammutbaby ist so süß. Errungenschaft freigeschaltet. Sunny Skies. Following the end of the last glacial period, which happened around 50,000 years ago, the climate warmed and became more humid. The mammoth steppes of Eurasia were replaced by large forests across the continent. Taiga from the moment on, the woolly mammoths range in numbers contracted, concentrated northward as their grassland habitat disappeared. Ui, hier sieht es aber auch schön aus.
It appears we've jumped ahead to another part of their journey. Now, if the previous step was corrupted by heatwave and useless vegetation was bad, this is another level. Mammoths did not live neither in forest nor this close to the mountainside, but this is one last barrier that they'll have to somehow cross to get to the colder weather up north. Especially if they're planning to go to, what was the name again? No, they
Komm hier rüber. Da? Ja. Aber hier ist echt ein bisschen laggy, oder? Also mein PC. Hätte ich jetzt nicht gedacht, dass so ein PC an dieser
Looks
Stelle.
like there are humans here too. Let's see if those guys fare any better. Great job once again, humans. Though really I shouldn't be surprised at this point.
Mhm. Niemand darf mein Baby anfassen. Mach eure
Whoa,
ganzen Hütten
wow,
kaputt.
this place is real pretty. And here on the left, we can see some traditional ancient human habitations, which are now, well, abandoned.
Ich hege Groll auf diese Menschen. Ja, stell dich nicht vor einem Mammut. Es macht dich kaputt. Feuer. Aua. Da oben ist ein Wasserfall.
Here are some much less abandoned houses. Feels like a bunch of clown cars, though.
Wo ist da ist noch einer? Das waren jetzt aber alle, ne? Oh ne, da kommen noch mehr. Geht weg. Geht weg. Mein Baby. So.
Well, on another note, I finally remembered something important. There is a place called Wrangel Island. It's an island far up north in the frozen sea between Asia and America. It's where the last known mammoths were known to have lived, as recently as 4,000 years ago. But with the warming up at the end of the Ice Age, the ice connecting the island to the rest of the world is surely melting away by now. I don't think these guys can make it there in time, even if they knew about it. You guys know humans used to push mammoths off of high hedges to hunt them? It was the best way to deal with those invincible beasts. Doesn't feel like those guys have caught on to that yet.
Aua. Oder noch mehr rauskommen. So. Alles ganz entspannt. Es sind nur ein paar kleine Menschen, die mache ich alle kaputt.
Yeah, that's a lot of fire over there. Seems like the little one isn't a fan of the flames. I bet anything those humans might use that against them somehow.
Ganz ruhig, ganz vorsichtig, ganz gesittet hier mal lang. Du hast mein Baby umgebracht. Oh Mann. Die hat mein Baby umgebracht. Jetzt gibt's Rache. Nein, renn nicht zu dem einzigen Menschen, der noch da ist. Oh, da ist ja noch einer. Komm mit. Hallo. So. Nein, mein Baby ist gerade gestorben. Oh mein Gott.
Yeah, that's how it could have ended back there. I'll be honest, I was picturing something a bit more cartoonishly amusing earlier. But yeah, this is not that. Oh, did you know that elephants and mammoths are said to be capable of as many complex emotions as we humans get? And we humans, we can get attached to just about anything with a name. So perhaps we should give our duo some nicknames, since we've been following them for so long already. How about Mammum and Little Flunky? I've never been good at names.